el costado izquierdo. Fermin para atraer a jugadores para meter ese balón. Lewandowski, gol. ¡Gol! Dame un abrazo.
Brilliant pass. Fermin. Lewandowski. It's a sensational goal. Barcelona 3, Borussia Dortmund 0.
Mistake there, and Fermin Lopez is in, and Lewandowski has put Barcelona back in front now. It's going to be disallowed. There was a foul in the build-up. I hesitated there.
This time it's... Oh, well, it's 3-0, and this time it is Fermin Lopez who beats the Valencia offside trap and makes it 3-0 for Barca. What a Valencia!
And here, this is Pedri, unselfish, and Fermin! It might be his very first touch. He scored within a minute of coming off the bench.
Slid through for Rafinha, and Rafinha off the crossbar. It comes out to Fermin, and he strokes it in as if it's the easiest thing in the world to do. And it is Football Club Barcelona 5.
By 4 clear goals, but neither stuck. Oh, here's an early opportunity for Rafinha, and what an opportunity against Manuel Neuer. 1-0. Less than a minute played. He's so hot at the moment, Rafinha. And Bayern Munich's high line, it's fractured immediately.
To Lamine Yamal, just as confident with the back flick, and that's confident as well. Rafinha could make it 3 here, and this will be some goal. It is some goal. It is Barcelona 3, Valencia 0. Rafinha scores his 12th goal of the season, but it was brilliant from... Lopez pass back to Yarrick was short. There's another opportunity here, the pass...
He's been quiet in the game so far.
Still Lamine Yamal. It's open out to Rafinha. Rafinha looks for the near post.
Y para cerrar ese espacio e incomodar a un Lamine Yamal que no pudo rematar como lo hubiera visto.
Sí, un Lamine que creo que...
Oh! That's a great shoot.
Well, a chance maybe off the crossbar. Beautifully hit by Fermin Lopez.
So maybe we will see Umar. At the moment we're watching Lewandowski, and Lewandowski doing what Lewandowski does. It's not much more than he's seen.
Fermin's still going. What a run! Fermin! He seemed to have done all the hard work.
It's carried forward, and it's Lamine Yamal down the right-hand side, and he makes it number 6. But he blown offside. Almost number 6 there.
He's far superior.
Well, it might be a 4th here, and it is a 4th. Has the flag gone up? The flag's gone up. Well, ball over the top. Very young team as well, isn't it? Here's Fermin, slides that one through to Ferran. He's got Rafinha in the middle.
Lewandowski waiting. It's cut back instead for number 5. Well, that's a big moment.
Cleverly picks out Gavi. Gavi towards Fermin. It's in the 6-yard box. Now it's in the back of the net. Why? Because Robert Lewandowski
had that against Getafe last week. Then they become complacent. They've got to avoid that. They've now got to strive to try and get...
Find a late equaliser. Fermin gains possession. Fresh legs. Spins away.
Lewandowski and Bayern to play their way into trouble. Fermin.
Either Saul will be the one to secure it.
They know that it's probably beyond them in terms of getting something from the game.
Casado. Forward to Fermin. Pau Victor.
Lamine taking Fermin.
Yeah.
Here's Hector Fort. Dangerous cross and headed in by Fermin. How many times has he done that this season? Well, 6. Clever. Saved by Lunin, but turned in by Fermin. And Barcelona are back in front. 68 minutes in. Just told us he's about to come on too. Sergio Roberto with the cross, swept in for the second goal of the game for Fermin Lopez. His brace looks like it.
Can he finish? Soria saves, Fermin follows up and fires it in. And the youngster is really impressed off the bench today.
Fermin Lopez, who makes absolutely sure this time. Well, he squandered a couple of chances in the first half. He took that one emphatically.
Rafinha and company. Fermin Lopez! Oh! Absolutely magnificent! And that should put the seal on it.
Up the line for Fermin. First time ball is a good one. Sergio Roberto just wide.
So the big duel there is the two strikers against the two centre-backs.
Good turn now from Fermin. Plays a lovely ball into the box for Gundogan, whose shot is on target, but straight at Rajkovic. And that is maybe the first.
Lewandowski with the cross and the header, and they've made it 3-0. And it's Fermin Lopez who's got the goal. Well, his final pass hasn't always been at it tonight, but that finish plays that through to Rafinha, the early cross, the chance, and the goal. Fermin has scored for Barcelona. They're back on level terms. They left it until the last.
For Rafinha. The cross is beautiful, and Fermin heads Barcelona in front. He is in red hot. First appearance since the 11th of January, just back from injury.
Oh, it's come back off the post. First time.
Now inside for Fermin. He forces the save from
Fermin Lopez on the move and cracking that against the underside of the crossbar.
Atrás la pelota, sigue ahora Fermin recortando.
Careful.
Fermin to Lewandowski, tight space, deflecting.
Driving run from Fermin Lopez. Goes for goal as well and forces the save from Maximian.
Comes through, Christensen couldn't, Fermin can, and Dmitrievski is forced into a sprawling save. Acelera para frenar, para dejársela, ojo Fermin, y como ha metido.
Got at least one more good chance before the final whistle goes.
And Osasuna recently.
Well, a number of key elements as Fermin links up with Lamin.
Sergio Roberto sends it forward.
To have our goalkeepers with these facilities.
Fermin.
Just before Lamin's goal, that Barcelona, despite the possession, despite the shot,
Playing in a flat two in midfield. You know, we don't see that part of his game. But
It goes towards João Felix as Oriol Romeo finds Lopez. Good running by João.
Fermin, clever back heel too. Sergi Cardona. Fermin has been everywhere in this first 40 minutes or so. Back.
Yet to lead to the first clear-cut chance of the game. Possession almost won back here by
Cross. Chested down, but straight to Fermin. Fermin with
He's nothing in terms of he's top talented in something, but he's
João Cancelo.
Returns to the bench, or whether he's straight down the tunnel and doesn't come back out.
Aparece Jen Muñoz, recorta Barrenechea, no le sale el remate.
but hasn't really put a foot wrong tonight, Marcos.
Fermin away from Neva. It comes off Ferran. Fermin goes for goal, and it is another save from Ferreira.
Hakimi va dentro, inseguito da Rafinha, che in qualche modo
make sure that he doesn't. Starfelt has to finish the job though, and in the end he's helped out by
the second half from Barcelona, and they have a chance now through Fermin. Struck it cleanly.
Tiene por allá Ansu Fati, está esperando Fermin, dispara Jorgensen. Hay una cosa que reparten en la Masía.
Immediately Gavi's into him. There's another chance here for Barcelona off the post.
Zuresta. A Barca in. Well, a chance for Fermin.
We keep talking about Lamin. Oh, wow.
All special from Fermin.
A 4-4-2 formation. But they have given the ball away here as Fermin.
Well, ready to recoveries, commit a foul.
Recuperación de Dani Vivian. Apareciendo Guruceta por el costado derecho. Sigue Guruceta en la presión de Dani Vivian. Apareciendo Guruceta por el costado. Iluminando esa
Most
zona.
of the chances of Barcelona. Let's see the cross.
Ball in from Cancelo on the header over the crossbar. And it's
for Cádiz, considering that they have, let's see, Fermin, well done.
Tries to play the ball there to
Fermin came on in the game against Getafe.
Vinicius or João Felix or...
But it's well cut out by Pau Cubarsí.
And a minimum of 4 added minutes. As Barca look for a third. And Ferran Torres, is he going to do it? He does! There it is! 3-0. Barcelona victorious.
Deft layoff by Lopez.
Falls on top of Fermin.
Pulling up, injured there. Now Barca with an opportunity for another one, and they have it. And it's easy, Abde. Reguilon just stopped. Barca moved forward. The marking was again all over the place in the back for Tottenham.
It's Vinicius Junior who stumbles. Couldn't stay on his feet.
A deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're zooming in on a player who's really making waves at Barcelona, Fermin Lopez.
Yeah, definitely one to watch.
We're basing this deep dive on a YouTube video, The Brilliance of Fermin Lopez from the A-Football channel.
A really good compilation, actually. Lots of moments packed in there.
Exactly. And our mission really is to unpack those moments. What makes him stand out? What's his impact? Let's get into the footage analysis.
Sounds good. It's all about looking at the specifics, right?
Yeah.
Moving past just the hype.
Okay, let's kick off with something pretty dramatic. His knack for, well, hitting the ground running and scoring.
Ah, the Valencia goal.
Yeah, the video starts there, commentators buzzing, what a val here. And apparently he scored like almost instantly after coming on.
Within a minute, yeah, it's mentioned. And what's striking is the immediate impact.
Right, off the bench, bang, goal.
It's not just luck, you know? It suggests he's switched on, ready, knows exactly where to be.
And wasn't there a disallowed goal just before that too for Barca?
Yeah, there was. So he comes into that potentially frustrating moment and just, well, delivers. Very decisive.
Absolutely. And it wasn't a one-off in that game either. The video shows his second goal too.
The legitimate one, yeah.
He reads it so well, beats the offside trap. Looked like a really unselfish pass, set it up too.
That's a great point. Beating the trap like that consistently, it takes more than just pace.
Intelligence.
Definitely. Understanding the defensive line, timing the run with the pass. It's smart attacking play.
Then there's this run of headed goals. First, the third against Valencia. Powered in from across from the left, I think.
Yeah, good header. And then there's another one later in that same match.
Barca's sixth goal, it sounded like there was a bit of confusion, maybe offside.
Possibly initially, yeah. But it stood. It really makes you think, he's a proper threat in the air.
He's not the tallest guy, though, is he?
No, but that almost makes it more impressive. It's about the timing, finding space, attacking the ball. The video highlights it, so it's clearly a pattern.
And it keeps going. There's another headed goal shown from a Sergio Roberto cross.
That was his second in that game, right? The brace.
Yeah, a brace, both headers. It just hammers home that point about his aerial threat.
Shows versatility, too. Different types of crosses, same result. He knows how to find the net with his head.
We also see one where his first shot is saved.
But he's right there for the rebound.
Exactly. That alertness, that hunger, he just follows it in, doesn't give up on the chance.
That's a great quality. That determination to finish it off, second chance or not. Relentless attitude.
The video then shows him scoring again, bringing Barca level in one match.
Crucial goal.
And then later, another header puts them in front. He seems to score important ones.
Those are the moments, aren't they? Equalizers, winners, shows nerve, performing when it really counts.
Okay, shifting gears a little. Beyond just the goals, the video touches on his general attacking play and technical skill.
Yeah, there's more to his game.
There's that disallowed goal involving Lewandowski. Lopez is right in the mix, making the run, even though it gets called back.
Right. Even if it doesn't count, you see his intent, his movement, getting into dangerous spots. That tells you something.
Then there's that sequence. He gets a through ball. Rafinha hits the bar.
And Lopez is there again. Calmly strokes home the rebound.
That instinct again. Right place, right time, and composed finish.
He anticipates it, doesn't he? He's already moving, expecting that rebound. That's smart forward play.
There's even a quick moment, maybe easy to miss, an early chance for Rafinha against Neuer, and Lopez tries a little back flick.
Yeah, I saw that. Big cheeky.
Shows confidence, maybe a bit of flair, technical comfort,
Suggests he's comfortable on the ball, willing to try things, not just functional,
We also see the build-up to Rafinha's third goal against Valencia. The commentary mentions a brilliant pass somewhere in there.
And while it doesn't explicitly say it was Lopez...
Its inclusion in his highlight reel suggests he was involved for part of that move.
Exactly. Goals often come from a sequence. It implies he played a part in creating that whole opportunity.
There's another bit where Lamine creates something, passes to Lopez, who then sets up Rafinha.
And Rafinha's shot goes just wide. Close.
But it shows Lopez linking up, playing the pass, creating for teammates, not always trying to score himself.
Good team player mentality. Making the right decision in the final third. That's maturity.
The video also has him hitting the crossbar with a really well-struck shot.
Oof. Unlucky. But powerful.
Shows he can shoot, definitely. Good technique, generates danger.
Yeah, hitting the woodwork often means the technique is sound, just fractionally off target. He can clearly test keepers.
Then there's a run and pass from him to Yamal. Goal. Outside.
Yeah. Shame. Still, the intent, the vision to make the pass, creating the chance, that's the key takeaway, even if the flag went up.
These moments still count in analyzing his threat. Absolutely. Shows he's thinking offensively, making things happen.
There's a mention of Fina sliding a ball through to Fermin, who cuts it back. Barca's fifth goal in that sequence. Again, context suggests Lopez is part of that attacking flow, even if not the final ball or scorer.
His involvement is implied by including it in his highlights. He's contributing to that pressure.
Makes sense. Goals are team efforts. It paints him as part of that attacking unit's success.
Then there's Gabby passing to Federin in the box. Ball ends up in the net.
Similar situation, it seems, highlighting his general involvement in the team's dynamic attack.
It shows he's not just about individual moments, but fits into the team's offensive pattern.
Right. He contributes in different ways, not just the final action.
Now, this bit was quite neat, him winning the ball back and then spinning away from a player brilliantly.
Oh, yeah. That showed real skill, agility, close control.
More than just a finisher or passer, right?
Yeah.
He can handle himself physically, create space.
That's valuable for a midfielder. Holding the ball, evading pressure, driving forward, adds another dimension.
We see a dangerous cross from him, too, which gets headed in. The commentator says it's his 6th of the season.
Could be assist number 6, maybe. Or just highlighting his crossing ability.
Either way, it shows he can deliver quality from wide areas. Another attacking weapon.
Definitely. Good crossing is crucial, and this suggests he has the vision and technique for it.
And then there's that moment. Shot saved by Looney.
And guess who's there for the rebound again?
Lopez puts it in. That persistence, it's becoming a theme.
It really is. That alertness, the desire, he just doesn't switch off of the box.
We also see him play a first-time ball that goes just wide.
Quick thinking, shows vision, trying to unlock the defense immediately.
Didn't quite come off, but you see the idea. Trying those incisive passes.
Exactly. Shows awareness of teammates' runs.
There's also a really nice turn and pass into the box for Gundogan.
Ah, yeah. Lovely ball. Gundogan's shot was on target too, forced to save.
That's a clear-cut chance created by Lopez. Skill, vision, execution.
Setting up experienced players like that. It shows his quality in creating for others, not just scoring.
The video even includes a moment where his final pass isn't, like, perfect.
Which is realistic, right?
Yeah, shows he's still contributing to the play, keeping things moving, even if it's not always pinpoint accurate.
Important context. Nobody's perfect every time. He stays involved.
And we see him on a driving run, takes the shot himself, forces a save.
Good directness. Shows he can carry the ball, take players on, create his own chances. Makes him harder to predict.
There's another shot saved. This one hits the underside of the crossbar. So close again.
Wow. That's twice hitting the woodwork mentioned. Quality strikes.
And a moment linking up with Lamine. Good chemistry there.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Hints at a good understanding between those two young talents. Promising for Barca's future.
The video also mentions good running off the ball and another clever back heel early in a match.
Reinforces that intelligence, that bit of flair we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Movement off the ball is huge too.
Creates space, opens lanes, essential stuff.
Definitely.
We also see a cross-chested down to him. He gets a shot off quickly, another save.
Shows quick reactions in the box, doesn't it? Making something out of maybe a slightly awkward ball.
Yeah, agility and getting the shot away under pressure. And there's a moment where he wins the ball back after a teammate lost it.
Oh, good work rate.
Shows he's not just thinking attack, 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 willing to put in the defensive work too.
That's crucial in the modern game. Commitment on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Shows good team ethic.
The video shows a deft layoff from him leading directly to a goal.
Ah, those subtle little passes often unlock everything.
Yeah, maybe not flashy, but super effective. Creating space for someone else to finish shows his football IQ.
Those intelligent plays are sometimes more telling than a screamer, you know.
And finally, just a simple mention of him playing a forward pass. Basic, but shows his general contribution to moving the team upfield.
Exactly. Keeping the ball moving, progressing the play, fundamental stuff.
Okay, so moving towards the end of the clips, there are some near misses and more team play examples. Rafinha hitting the bar again after a pass from Lopez.
Another potential assist just inches away.
Highlights the quality of chances he's creating, though, right? Even if luck isn't quite there.
Absolutely. Shows the vision and the weight of pass are good.
There's another Barcelona shot hitting the post. Lopez, maybe not directly involved, but it's part of that attacking pressure he contributes to.
It builds the overall picture.
Yeah.
Barca attacking, creating chances, and he's consistently shown as part of that.
There's that funny bit with the Lewandowski header. Commentator initially shouts, "It's Finn Lopez."
Tells you something, doesn't it? He's always around the goal mouth action. Causes confusion for defenders, maybe commentators too.
Makes sense. Then there's Rafinha with a beautiful cross. Lopez meets it, header, goal, clean.
Just reinforces that aerial ability we talked about. Reliable target in the box.
Adds such a valuable dimension for the team.
For sure.
The video makes a point of showing his first game back after injury January 11th, apparently.
And what happens?
He immediately hits the post with one shot, then forces a save with another.
Wow. Talk about making an instant impact again. Sharpness right away after being out. Shows his mentality.
Yeah. Doesn't seem rusty at all. Then there's a Christensen moment, struggling with control, leads to a save. Lopez not involved, but part of the match narrative.
Yeah, just setting the scene of the game, perhaps.
Yeah.
Barcelona creating pressure.
It also highlights Lopez being involved just before Lamine scores a goal.
The pre-assist, maybe.
Sure.
Or involved in the build-up further back.
Shows that contribution again, even if it's not the final pass. Breaking down the defense.
Key moments in the lead-up are often overlooked, but vital.
We see Romeo finding Lopez with a good pass, too.
Suggests Lopez is good at finding those pockets of space, making himself available. Good movement.
Essential for receiving the ball in dangerous areas.
Yep. Smart positioning.
There's a header from a cannon cross that goes just over, near miss. Barca were looking for a third goal then, and got it eventually.
Shows they were pushing, creating chances, and he was right in the thick of it.
And finally, it wraps up with an easy goal after a forward passing move.
Good team goal, sounds like. Collective effort.
And a quick clip of Vinícius Jr. stumbling on the ball, maybe just showing the pressure Barca were applying.
Could be. Or just a random clip. Hard to say without seeing it in full context, but likely illustrates Barca's dominance in that phase.
Okay, so pulling all that together from the video, what are the main takeaways on Fermin Lopez?
Well, first off, that knack for being in the right place. It's uncanny. Goals, rebounds, headers.
Yeah.
He has that poacher's instinct.
Definitely. And the headed goals really stand out. Multiple examples.
Yeah, a real weapon for him. But also, technically, he's got good skill. Passing, creating chances, maybe some inconsistency in the final ball sometimes, but the ideas are there.
And that energy, especially coming off the bench. Instant impact.
Absolutely. Dynamic, determined, seems to have a fantastic attitude. He clearly offers a lot.
So, based on all this,
Yeah.
it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What's his future role at Barcelona going to be?
That's the big question.
Is he, the next big rising star? Or a really valuable squad player you can rely on for impact? Maybe something else. What do you think, listening to this?
What stood out most to you? Was it the goals, the skill, the energy?
Definitely gives you plenty to think about regarding his potential. A fascinating player to watch develop.